Now let's move on to the next rule, rule 2. It is rule of multiplication or division also. How does this work? Let's see. Suppose we have log of x into y to the base b. Now we can separate them. If we separate them, what happens? We have log of x to the base b plus log of y to the base b. So understand, the base remains same. The numbers split, right? Because here whenever there is a multiplication, we get a plus sign, and log is applied to both the numbers. So log of x to the base b, log of y to the base b, and they get added. So whenever there is a multiplication between the numbers, there is an addition between the logs of those numbers. All right. So if it is, let's say, log of x, y, z to the base b, so we can say it is log of x to the base b plus log of y to the base b plus log of z to the base b. This is how it goes. All right. Let's take the example of division one. Suppose we have log of x divided by y to the base b. Again, they can be separated. Again, there will be two logs. It's just that when there is a multiplication, we have a plus sign in between logs. When there is a division between numbers, there will be a minus sign between logs. So this will become log of x to the base b minus log of y to the base b. Alright. Let's take a mixed example. If I have log xy divided by z to the base b, how would you open it? If you see x into y divided by z, so wherever there is a multiplication, they will be added, and the number which comes in division will be subtracted in the log. So it will become log of x to the base b plus log of y to the base b minus log of z to the base b. Let's take some questions on them. Suppose there is a question that says simplify. One important thing, this rule that we just learned, I'll write it again, log of x y to the base b is equal to log of x to the base b plus log of y to the base b. It can be applied both ways. Alright, so if there is an addition of logs given, if the bases are same, you can multiply the numbers. Similarly, log of x upon y to the base b is equal to log of x to the base b minus log of y to the base b. This also is applicable both ways. Just that remember, when you go from this right hand side to the left hand side, the base has to be the same. Then only you can do that process. So let's take an example. Suppose we have simplified log of 25 to the base 10 plus log of 40 to the base 10. Right? Now, what do we see here? We see that there are two logs and the bases are same and there is a plus sign. So what we can do is, we can take one single log, and because there is a plus sign, the numbers inside can get multiplied. So it becomes 25 into 40. Now 25 into 40 is 1000. So log of 1000 to the base 10. Now see, 1000 is 10 to the power 3. So it becomes log of 10 to the power 3 to the base 10. Right? So this 3 comes outside. So we have 3 log 10 to the base 10, which is 1. So the final answer of this question would be 3. Suppose we have a question which says log of 25 to the base 10 plus log of 24 to the base 10 minus log of 4 to the base 10. Find value of this. And it is given that log 2 to the base 10 is 0.301 and log 3 to the base 10 is 0.477. So this data is given and you have to find the answer of the value of this expression. Now what do we do? What we can do here is, one is that we can separate all of them, or we can calculate each one of them separately and then add or subtract. Or what we can do is we can combine all of them like this. See, there is a plus sign here, so these two numbers will get multiplied. There is a minus sign here, so this number will be divided. So we will have log of 25 into 24 divided by 4 to the base 10. Now 4 cancels 24 6 times. So we have 25 into 6. So that becomes log of 150 to the base 10. Now 150 can be written as log of 150 can be written as 300 by 2. So it is log of 3 into 100 divided by 2 to the base 10. Now if you separate them, 3 into 100 divided by 2. So we will have log 3 to the base 10 plus log 100 to the base 10 minus log 2 to the base 10. This is what we are going to get. Now this becomes very easy because log 3 to the base 10, the value is already given. Remember, you will never have to memorize the value of log. You will never have to calculate the value of log from your side. The data required would be given. So that also is a hint. If something is given, you have to use it. So it becomes 0.477 plus. Now we know that 100 is 10 square. So it becomes 2. Log 100 to the base 10 is 2. Minus log 2 to the base 10 is given 0.301. So 0.477 minus 0.301 will become, the whole thing if you add, subtract, it will become 2.176. Alright. So 7 minus 1, 6, 7 minus 0 is 7, 4 minus 3 is 1. So final answer of this question is 2.176. So this is the second rule of log. Suppose we use the same data and it says log 2. Suppose if it is given that log 2 to the base 10 is 0.301, log 3 to the base 10 is 0.477. And the question says find the value of log 576 to the base 10. How do we do this? Let's see. Now we know that 576 is square of 24. Now if you remember the square, well and good. If you don't, then you can factorize. Let's say 576. If you factorize, if you remember the method of factorization, divide by 2, it will give you 288. Then again divide by 2, it will give you 144. Now at the same time, if you remember the table of 4, you could have directly taken out 4 or divided by 4 to get 144. Now 144 is 12 square. So 576 effectively becomes 2 into 2 into 12 square, which is 2 square into 12 square, which is 24 square. 24 itself is 8 into 3. So it is 2 cube into 3 whole square. Right? So this is the factorization of 576. So if I write it here, let's see what happens. Let's write it as log of 24 square to the base 10. I have just explained factorization as an extra thing. In this question, first of all, write 576 as 24 square. What will happen is 2, because it is a power, it will come outside. So it becomes 2 log 24 to the base 10. Right? Now this 24 is 2 cube into 3. 24 is 8 into 3, which is eventually 2 cube into 3. So what we can do here is, we can write it as 2 log 2 cube into 3 to the base 10. So this 2 is completely outside and inside we have these things. Now this 2 is completely outside. Inside we have log of, now you see this is 2 cube into 3. So whenever there is a multiplication, logs can be separated with a plus sign. So log 2 cube to the base 10 plus log 3 to the base 10. Alright. So we have 2 into. Now from here, only from this 3 comes outside. So it is 3 into log 2 to the base 10 plus log 3 to the base 10. So now whatever values are given, you can use them here. So I'll take here, I'll write it here. So this expression comes here and we have this 2 is completely outside, as you can see. So it is 2 into this 3 that is already there into log 2 to the base 10 is given here, that is 0.301, and then this plus sign, so plus, and then log 3 to the base 10. Now log 3 to the base 10 is here, so it is 0.477. So you have to add them carefully. Right? So it is 2 into, now 3 into 0.301 is equal to 0.903 plus 0.477. If you add, you will get 2 into 3 plus 7 is 10, 0 plus 1 plus 7 is 8, 9 plus 4 is 13, so it is 1.38. So final answer is 2 into 1.38, which is equal to 2.76. So the final answer of the question is 2.76. So log of 576 to the base 10 is 2.76. These values must be given. All right.